Hello everybody. In this GHPC video we will be taking a closer look at the Soviet T-55A main battle tank. Development of the T-55 started in 1957 under the name Object 155, although technically the design started shortly after World War II in 1946 with the T-54. See, the T-54 and T-55 are very similar on many fronts. The T-55's design merely continued where the latest T-54 variant's design, the T-54B, left off. The T-55's design really was the first step into the modern-day standard of Soviet main battle tanks and radically stepped away from the default that was used in World War II. For example, it featured a dome-shaped turret and was built to survive the force and aftermath of a nuclear attack. As a matter of fact, the Soviets actually tested the T-54 against a nuclear blast and concluded that it could survive a 15 kiloton nuke, only 700 meters away from the epicenter. And just to put that into perspective, the little boy atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima was 15 kiloton. This bomb wiped away a whole city, yet the T-54 and T-55 and its crews would have a chance to survive it up to 700 meters away from the blast zone. To further protect the crews of the tanks, the Soviets developed a nuclear, biological and chemical protection system that would engage in 0.3 seconds upon detecting gamma radiation. This NBC protection would then start to filter the air that is going through the tank to prevent radioactive particles from reaching the crews. It would not, however, yet protect against gamma radiation. The T-55 was the first tank to offer this kind of protection and really set the bar for all future armored vehicles even to this day. It is then also no surprise that the T-55 is still to this day the most produced main battle tank ever, with roughly 100,000 units produced. And the T-55 is actually still in operational service in several countries, most noticeably in the Russian army, where it is currently, at the time of recording, being used in Ukraine to fight against the Ukraine armed forces. The T-55 we will be using in this video is the A variant, which first entered production in 1963. Now, specifications on the T-55A are a bit difficult as the A variant was produced until 1977 and actually received several upgrades in this time. But when we talk about the specific T-55A we have in GHPC, then we have a main armament consisting of a 100mm rifled cannon, which is somewhat stabilized. The stabilization isn't anything to write home about, but then again, it was one of the first tanks to feature a stabilization system in the first place. The cannon also features a fume extractor, which is basic stuff on any cannon these days, but back then it was brand new tech and helped to keep the interior of the tank from filling with smoke. The cannon is capable of firing armor-piercing sabot rounds, high-explosive anti-tank fin-stabilized rounds and high-explosive rounds. Although later versions of the A variant did feature a laser rangefinder, this version that we have in GHPC doesn't and only features a stadio reticle, which certainly is a bit harder to aim with. Anyway, that is enough nerdy stuff, let's dive into a mission and see what the T-55 can do. Alright, our mission here is quite plain and simple. We have a enemy force that was detected by our recon forces behind this hill right here. And we are to take them on and take them out. And as you can see, we got quite the significant friendly force here. We got a platoon of BMP-1s and a platoon of T-55As. And then of course we are a solo T-55A as well. Currently got high explosive anti-tank loaded. Next round is going to be armored piercing though. And I am gonna go to the right side of this hill, because they're going on the left side, and that way hopefully we can box these enemies in. But let's see how that works out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit. Oh, I got him. Oh my god. I think if I was a split second later on my shot there, he would have got me. He was pointing his barrel right at me there. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna maneuver a little bit up this hill here because I am afraid that there's gonna be more M60s waiting just over this little hill here. And I don't want to point blank these guys. And that was definitely a tank shell flying right to left. They are behind here somewhere. Right behind this hill, I think. And this place is actually perfect because we got like this tiny little ledge on this hill. Oh. Holy crap. See? I told you, that's why I didn't want to peek that hill over there. I think there was an M60 just waiting right over there to ambush me. Alright, those guys are moving up. Whoa! What the hell? Who was that? Was that the M60? Oh shit, we got tanks behind these trees here. Oh no, I don't have barrel. Oh, this is terrible. What the fuck is going on? Come on. Stop bouncing. I can see him, there's one. What the hell is this reverse? What is going on? So I reversed it because visibility is so clogged with smoke and bushes and stuff. I don't want to be exposed for them to get a lucky shot on me. But they are pushing up somewhere. Somewhere right behind here. Let's drop some artillery there just to give him something to think about. And then I'm gonna relocate. Oh my god, we are the only one left alive. I don't like this. I want to fall back. We are the only tank left alive. No. Oh, now I regret this decision of pushing up. Where are they? There. Shit. Come on. Come on, I don't see him. Oh my god, dude, we got him. Oh, that stressed me out so much. Alright, high explosive anti-tank loading. Just to finish these guys off. How are these guys still alive? Oh my goodness, dude. Alright, I'm gonna restock here. I can't believe we got those tanks. I don't think they expected me to be here. One of them was even looking backwards, like he thought somebody had snuck up on their 6 and started engaging from there, but no, it was me right in front of you this whole time. Oh man, that gave me so much stress. I really thought the second I saw that I was literally the only tank left alive, I thought, oh no. Oh no, I'm dead. Right, so I think the rest of this mission, I think there's probably a couple of M113s hiding here and there that we need to take on. I don't really care for that. We got the tanks. That's all I care about. So let's quickly dive into the AAR and see what kind of damage we did. Alright, right here we have the first M60, the one that pushed over the hill. And we hit him with high explosive anti-tank, and we can see that the even though we hit on the front side of the turret, the damage that we did was absolutely devastating. Went all the way through the entire turret and then to the back into the ammo rack, where we set this guy on fire. Then we get the first M60 of the big formation, and we hit right on the lower frontal armor and went through the driver there, and some fragmentation did seem to go into the ammo storage that is next to the driver, which I think set this guy on fire as well. And a nice penetration. This was with the armor piercing round. Then we got the third tank and the second tank of the formation. And this was the guy that wasn't really sure where I was. As you can see, the turret as well as pointing 90 degrees to the right. And yeah, we absolutely smoked this guy. Hit him on the upper frontal armor, and it penetrated all the way through the entire tank, really, towards the engine. And a lot of fragmentation going through the ammo storage that is next to the driver. Beautiful shot, once again with armored piercing Sabo. Now this guy we gave a difficult shot. We hit it on the I guess it is on the side, just on the front left side of the tank. And the angle was just a bit too big for a lot of fragmentation to go through. But as you can see, some fragmentation did actually go through, as you can see right here. You know, some fragmentation did manage to penetrate the tank and go into the ammo compartment. But this guy did not explode or caught fire. So that was this guy. Then we switched to the next tank. We started shooting at this tank, even though I saw that the turret of the previous one was still rotating. You know, I switched over to this tank, and the reason is I've already hit that other tank, so chances are something is destroyed and it's unable to fire at me. Whereas this tank wasn't hit at all, so I know 100% sure that this tank is capable of firing back at me. And that's why I usually only give every vehicle one shot at a time and then I move on to the next target. Even if I'm not 100% sure that, you know, I've disabled them. Anyway, that having said, this guy, much better hit. We hit the frontal upper armor. And we penetrated all the way through the ammo here. Through the tank towards the engine, and yeah, this guy was donezo. And then we switched back to our previous tank just to finish him off, and finish him off we did. This shot actually went all the way through the tank and exited out of the back. We hit perfectly center on that big ammo stack there, and blew this guy to smithereens. And with that we have reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching this, then you might want to consider subscribing to the channel. I'm planning to make many more Gunner Heat PC videos, including this series where we will be visiting every single vehicle that this game has to offer. And if you are new to armored warfare games and simulators, or you do have experience but feel like your tactics could use some improving, then you will definitely want to stick around my channel for the Armored Warfare in a Nutshell guide that is coming soon. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.